wins. Ready? Okay, good luck to both of you.
What's up, guys? Dave from Team Cobra Network. Welcome back to another Cobra Kai episode. Aisha, Aisha, you are the girl that I never had. Another bad creation? ABC? No? Probably past your time? I don't know. Back in the 90s, guys. So, hey, welcome back, you guys. It's been a minute since I've been here to talk about Cobra Kai. Lots of things going on with the channel. Lots of things going on outside the channel. So, I'm just... I've been wanting to get back in and do another video. I've been having a lot of people, a lot of comments, you guys, recently, even asking about Aisha, different characters, Okinawa. Like, man, the channel is just like bombarded with comments. So thank you so much. I appreciate all of the comments, all of the feedback, and you guys tuning in for episodes when I release them. So I truly, truly am humbled that you guys enjoy watching these videos, and we are now finally monetized, which is amazing. All thanks to you guys, all thanks to all of your support. So I appreciate it. And if you're new to this channel and you found the Cobra Kai reaction videos, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that like button so when we release new videos, you guys will get them first. So let's kind of get started. So Aisha, man, where to go with Aisha? So couple things. I know a lot of you guys noticed this, and actually it was because of you guys I went back and I was like, hey, maybe they're right. You know what? Where was Aisha in that final scene with Kreese and the rest of Cobra Kai? Where was she, right? The big question mark. So real quick, guys, let's go back to season 1. So, just like Hawk was made fun of, just really, life was tough for him. So when you look at Aisha had the same thing, right? So she was, Sam's friend, and they kind of grew apart. And then, Sam goes into a crowd that they kind of make fun of her and do a lot of things that, it's not cool. It's kind of funny, but it wasn't cool. And, they kind of grew apart. So let me just kind of dissect this real quick, because I think this is going to have something to do with where she ends up possibly in season 3 and where this character may grow or may face some challenges in this season. So let's just kind of dissect it just a little bit. You guys know I like to dissect the characters just so we can kind of get into the mindset of Aisha. So just like Hawk, had some issues, had some challenges, and clearly had some confidence issues because of her friends or her old friends. Now, all of us have gone through this, guys, at some point in your life. I don't care how old you are, man. This has happened to all of us at some point where the friends that we grew up with or the people that we held close in our circle somehow just disappear or somehow become part of another circle, forcing us to feel like an outcast. And my heart went out to her. Even though Sam has a good heart and a conscience, she never proactively tried to stop what was happening to her, right? Especially with her new friends in season 1. Now, you fast forward, the following season where, already Aisha has kind of demonstrated in season 1 that she's learning Cobra Kai, she's tough, she's really resilient. But this is kind of where I started seeing something different about her, or maybe a different side to her, or maybe... just maybe she embraced the Cobra Kai, philosophy. And it was kind of in that very last scene in the hallways, right? Where somebody said something to her and she says, you want something? And all of a sudden she starts fighting with the boy. And it's like, man, it's kind of that kill or be killed mentality. And quite honestly, you didn't really see that from her. And she's always had, in my opinion, that softer side to her. But throughout season 2, even when it's hanging out with Tori at the beach club and they start drinking and you kind of see what happens to Sam, so there's this feeling that I have that Aisha is trying to find her own. Most of her life she's been made fun of, or at least what you've seen in episodes, early in the episodes of season 1, you kind of get this feeling that Sam kind of moved on because she's kind of nerdy and just stuff like that, man. So my heart goes out to her, but at the same time, I recognize that this character is going through an evolution, and is going through an evolution where she's building her confidence. Her mom even says it. Remember, and when they were talking to Daniel at that party, how her confidence has changed. And clearly you can see it in season 2 that something is different about her. Now, so let's take a look at what possibly could happen to her in season 3. So my first gut instinct, you guys, is she wasn't there for a reason. And she wasn't there because maybe something has finally kind of hit home for her. And I want to believe this. And correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Maybe you guys are in the same boat. Like, I want to truly believe that she's not like Hawk, right? Where Hawk's conscious and moral compass, gone. I still believe that she has a moral compass. And I still believe that seeing Miguel get hurt and seeing like this whole thing happen has somehow left her unsure of what Cobra Kai really is. And is she going to go to Miyagi Do? I don't think so. But one thing's for sure is that something prompted her to not be at that dojo at that end of that episode and final season. And I want to believe in me. This is maybe just me, guys. I want to believe that she needed some time to reflect. I want to believe that she's possibly there with Sam, visiting Sam at the hospital and just trying to make sense out of what's going on. Because the one thing that's true about Aisha is she's extremely intelligent. Now, you can't say that for every character, you guys. You can't. But she's extremely intelligent. She's smart. I want to believe that she has still, like I said, character. And so I think that she wasn't present because possibly at the hospital, checking on Sam, checking on Miguel, and maybe for once she's having second thoughts about what's happening in Cobra Kai. Now, the interesting thing is, where does that leave her with Sensei, right? Where does that leave her with Sensei Kreese and Sensei Lawrence? I'm not really sure, and we've already talked about this with Johnny, what's going to happen in his evolution, but I have a feeling that if he was to rebuild a dojo or just rebuild to try to take back, I truly believe that Aisha would be one of the ones that back his play versus Kreese. And I look back like on season 2, and I don't really remember, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't really remember that connection with Kreese, with Sensei Kreese. I don't remember seeing a connection like Hawk did or some of the other characters, or even not as far right as Miguel questioning, but I just don't see that connection. And which tells me that, this is all about loyalty. So where does she fall in this? And if I had to choose not a dojo, but a sensei, because I don't know what's going to happen with Johnny necessarily. If I had to choose like loyalty to a sensei, I really believe that she's one of those characters that would have loyalty to Johnny, and which may cause conflict in the end with Cobra Kai. And ultimately, that's what this is all about. It's about conflict between these two dojos, and then in between this dojo, Cobra Kai, with maybe some of the students. And so I do think that she's one of those students that would stand up for Johnny. I really, really do. I do think that this trauma that's happened may also bring her and Samantha closer, just because, I'll just share this from a personal standpoint. Like, I've been there where I've felt like me and one of my closest friends have kind of drifted apart when we were in our teens. And then like something happens that brings you back, something catastrophic that kind of makes you remember that, some friendships are forever, some friendships are not. But when there's catastrophic things that happen in your life, there's nothing that brings you closer, faster back to the people that you love and that you care about than some trauma or some catastrophic event that forces you to realize that, some friends are not worth losing over Cobra Kai or a boy or some friend Tori that you just met this season. Who knows? But I really think that she has a good heart, and I would really hope to see her evolve to being that person that I think she really is. And like I said, I don't know if that means drifting towards, Miyagi Do, which I'm not saying, but I really truly think that with Sensei Lawrence, there's a connection, there's a commitment, and that she truly cares about him. And maybe one of the people that are there for him when he's trying to rally his life. So let me know what you guys think, you guys. I know it's been a while, and I'm excited about season 3. And I've just been kind of waiting to see, you know, what's going on or hear something about when season 3 is going to be released and all that good stuff, just like I'm sure you guys are. But tell me what you think. Tell me what you think is going to happen to Aisha. I love your ideas and comments and all your predictions as well. So leave that in the comments. And if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe, guys. I really, truly appreciate it. And a couple of quick things before I go. My wife and I have relaunched Sip of Sanity. That's just kind of parent talk, talking about things that are going on, Netflix, real world trends, Cobra Kai, and just kind of, you know, kicking that series back off. So make sure you check that out, and make sure you check out the live streams, which we are finally starting to do more consistent live streams. I'm not on a schedule yet because I'm working some things out outside of YouTube. So I'm trying to figure some things out, but look forward to the next couple of weeks, probably more live streams than I've ever done, and more videos that we're still working on with Cobra Kai and potential future videos and all that good stuff. So I'll quit blabbering. Thank you guys for tuning in. Cobra Kai Season 3 predictions, Aisha. Stay tuned, guys. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, good luck to both of you.